Public speaking is very much like bungee jumping. You stay there on the edge voluntarily. Nobody forced you, but yourself. And then you make the step and you jump into the void where you don't know what will happen. I still remember my first bungee jump and also my first time I came here as a guest to Mercury. I was sitting right there where this gentleman is sitting, and at the end, when our former president Lucio, he was asking the guests about impressions, I experienced the most excruciating 2 minutes of my life. This was when I was waiting for my turn to come. So what I experienced was my heart bumping, but also moving up to my throat. So I couldn't breathe. And the moisture of my mouth, it came to my palms. And thanks God I was sitting because my knees were shaking so much that I could have fallen. Finally, my turn came, and I don't even remember what I said, but what I remember was how I felt the next couple of weeks. Just like after the bungee jump, I felt like I was flying. I was so empowered. I could have faced anything. So big was the difference between the scary, alerting, crazy fear and this empowerment that I set as a goal to research how I can cross the chasm between these two extremities. And this is what my research will be. Here there are a few resources if you later want to learn more, but I'll spend you the time and I'll give you the 3 outcomes of my research. Let's start with this very famous statement that 85% of the people, they're more afraid of public speaking than of death. So if I ask you now, if I give you the choice, would you rather come on stage and speak, or would you jump off the window? Who would come on stage and speak? Yay! You don't want your life? You don't like your life? And this is a very selected audience. Yeah, we are into public speaking. But my point here is that public speaking, fear of public speaking is exaggerated. It's not as scary as it looks and feels. Now, the good news for you is that you're already doing public speaking. Like every time you speak to a friend or a group of colleagues, this is public speaking. It's not happening in your head, it's happening in the public space. So you're already doing it. Don't get scared. When it comes to tips how to overcome it, I'll start with the first one. Let's zoom out the whole human history. We'll see that having this big, gigantic, intellectual and rational brain, it was just a very small part of our whole history. Most of all, we were animals, and we are still animals. We are driven by our limbic system, the reptile brain. So when we come on stage, just like in nature, we are exposed in the wild, where animals can grab us anytime, and we are separated from the tribe. So this, of course, is triggering the fight, flight, and freeze response. So the first step is just to embrace the animal and be grateful to it. Like this instinct of self-preservation, it helped us survive, helped us be here now. And even the biggest and the greatest speakers, they had it. Like probably Barack Obama has it, and Martin Luther King, and all these confident people on stage. So this is the first step. The second step is that we can actually override this instinct. And this is how you do it. Every time you feel the adrenaline rushing, you take a deep breath and you say to yourself, this is going to be so much fun. They're going to love me. Yay! You! Now it's very exaggerated, but as well, your body is very exaggerating all these reflexes of scaring you off. Like, have you seen anybody dying on stage? Or have you seen a lion hiding there or a snake? No, right? So let's override it. The more you do it, the more you get used to it. That's what I have been doing for these 2 speeches. I've been telling myself, it's going to be fun. Yes, go for it. And the third thing, the third trick that is going to help you with fear is to actually activate another instinct. And this is the instinct of being part of a group, social bonding. And what you do is you just interact with the audience. Look them in the eyes, ask them questions, smile at them. So look at it more like a conversation. Like I'm not here one-way communicating, it's a two-way thing. So in this way, you produce more endorphins, more happiness, and you have a more memorable speech. So to sum it up, embrace the animal in yourself, override with positive feelings and thinking, and the third one is engage with the audience. And I hope to have more of you make this step between the fear and empowerment. Thank you very much.